Welcome back, America, to your Caribou Data Science channel. Here at the Caribou Data Science channel. Here at the Caribou Data Science channel, we're all about giving you the data you need to understand the world around you today, okay? So today, of course, is Sunday, therefore you get not two, but three reports for the price of one. That's right, three for some reports. In addition to the daily COVID-19 analysis, you get a weekly vaccine report, and you get an ARIMA model, an auto ARIMA model for both cases of death in the U.S., okay? So let's begin. Let's begin with the ARIMA model first. See exactly what this is. Give us any insight into what's going on. Well, before I get started, I do have one favor to ask America. That you click on this share button and share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts today, okay? So we actually have two ARIMA models. We have the standard ARIMA model, and we have the daily, and we have an auto ARIMA model. So this is just a time series. This is just a time series of cases. Okay. Now, when we apply an ARIMA function to it using these parameters there, this is what we see. Now, to me, this is more interesting and it's probably useful because we know the numbers are actually continuing to decline. Okay, but this would say that the numbers are going to, at some point, are going to flatten out. Okay. What about and here's some summary statistics from the ARIMA model. Okay. Now this is the deaths. The time shares of the deaths. Okay. And this is what the ARIMA model looks at. Now to me, you could look here and say, well, it's showing a bit of a decline here. Okay, a little bit of a decline down to there. Although to me, well, you can see the deaths are showing a little bit of a decline, but of course, it's not going to show the massive decline, like we're actually seeing today, all right? And here again is a summary statistics from the ARIMA process. Now straight auto ARIMA. Pretty much the same report for cases, for deaths, okay? And here's a summary stats for that auto ARIMA model, okay? So that concludes report number one. Now let's take a look at the COVID-19 vaccine rollout report, okay? So the total dosage is 293 million doses. Okay, if this is correct, we'll have to wait and see. So this is 293 or 294 million doses, total doses. Of those doses, 167 million have received. That's okay. That's close to being 50% single dosage rate. But well, you could say this because this would be what 260. Well, no, because this would be. So if this number here is correct, then we haven't reached 50%, at least of the total population. This is about, say, 268 million, so it's still about 100 million short, okay? So 134 million people received the full dosage. Now what that means is 50.5% have received a single shot, but only 40.6% have received the full dosage, okay? Which is a different number than the president's offices, is that the CDC and the president's given us, okay? So now let's take a look at the daily numbers, see if there's still a glimmer of hope with the daily numbers. Okay, because currently see we have 33.25 million cases, 594,000 deaths. This increase simply means that the difference as a ratio of case and death is narrowing. It's because you see here, deaths are continuing, cases are continuing to decline. The 7-day high was reached back in January 8th, which was 238,000 plus cases in a single day. The 7-day average for May the 20th had dropped all the way down to 26,457 cases per day. So that's a massive drop, but it's still a lot of cases. Okay, it's still a massive amount of cases. It was a problem, you see. Now let's take a look at deaths. The 7-day high for deaths was the 7-day average high for deaths was 3,337 deaths per day. Well, down here, as of 5/20, the average is 591,000 deaths. I'm sorry, 591 deaths per day. So that's still a pretty good number. Let's say we average this number here, okay? 566. What would that still be per year? Even if this massive drop down to average of 560, that would still average out to 206,000 deaths per year for COVID-19. As good news as this is, we still have a long way to go. It's just as simple as that. But the good news is you can see that the cases have been declining since all the way back over here in January. Okay. Yes, there was a slight speed bump there, but now it's been declining for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row now. Cases have declined. Look at this nice long declining pattern in deaths. All right. May is going to be the lowest number of deaths since June. I'm sorry, the lowest number of cases since June. Deaths are going to be the lowest. Deaths go on to being the lowest number of monthly deaths so far. Okay, so far. That's definitely good news. Now this here tells us the number of cases per 100,000 people. So this is 25 cases. So this is say 12 and a half. So let's say on average, for every 100,000 people in the U.S., 10 of them will have COVID-19. Now, come over here. This is 1/2 person per 100,000 died from COVID-19. Okay. The American population would mean that 1/4 out of 100,000 people, 1/4 of those people are going to catch COVID-19 and die from it. Okay. So the good news continues to roll in for the numbers in Ohio. I'm not really sure it's time to start, crediting COVID-19 vaccine with this. The numbers are still a little low. Okay. But then again, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So anyway, America, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. Don't forget to click that share button. Share the link to this video. Share the good news of this video with your friends and family on Twitter and Facebook. Okay. Thank you so much, America. We'll catch you tomorrow in the new